Thank people when they treat you badly. This is very practical, and so that's why I am doing this video. First of all, the world is crazy. Let's be realistic here. Let's not be naive. The world is crazy on many levels. Also, our unconscious is the majority of who we are, and so people don't even know the depths of all of the shadow and weird, crazy drama that's in their unconscious, and so people are complex, and there's a whole gamut of ways that people can their shadow or whatnot can come out and treat you badly. So let's just be realistic. Number one, zoom out. Number two, it's just positive to or constructive to take it as a good thing, no matter what it is. Jocko Willink says, no matter what happens, he would just say good. You know, you just make it, there's always a positive spin to everything. And so that's another way to reframe this. When people are mean to you, it gives you an opportunity to learn patience. It gives you an opportunity to learn strength, to learn to be unaffected, to not be so sensitive. And this is where I say this is practical. Because see, on one hand, we could say, don't take it personally, like the Four Agreements says. Don't take anything personally, and we can work on this conceptually, understanding that that's good, and work on these things. But what do we do in the moment? So, aside from also working on your ego, clearing your traumas, stuff like that, so you don't get triggered, blah blah blah. What can we do? We can transmute. This is something that anyone can do. So when someone's mean to you or hurts your feelings, it's not really realistic for everyone to say, well, just don't be affected or whatever, because we will get affected, right? Usually. So mentally, emotionally, energetically, I get affected all the time. I feel people when they're angry at me. So you transmute it. So you take in this negativity. You could clear it, I guess. I mean, I could teach you guys 9 purification breath and stuff like that. But what can you do? You just take in that negativity and pick yourself up and use that for motivation. First of all, you could have love for them, thank them, so that reframes it. If you can't do that, you reframe it in a way of like, put in a little bit of anger in there, and just think, not necessarily anger at them, but just, you know what, like, I'm going to you take that negativity from them and say, I'm going to prove them wrong, for instance. At least that's something. It's at least you're making it more constructive than just being a victim, So let's say somebody says something mean to you because they think you suck, or they think you're not, like, okay, like parents, right? Parents are talking down to you, they're disappointed in you or whatever. You can take that as fuel. Like, I'm going to work harder. I'm going to show them. So at the very least, you're transmuting it into willpower. It's like, it's fuel. It's fuel to get your car moving faster for whatever, whether it's everything from your career or being a better person or whatever. So I think a good way to look at it is be like some monster in an anime movie where, say, the military is shooting missiles at it, but as it hits, the missiles hit it, it actually feeds off of that. It feeds off of the negativity, and it just grows and grows and grows. Or like, There was that one guy in that monster or whatever in Stranger Things where he was feeding off of like traumas. You know what I mean? So you're you're being anti-fragile. That great word where the more you get attacked and it actually gets into you, it just makes you stronger. You know. So I think that's a good symbol. Peace.